Greetings, I'm Trinket and welcome back to Niche here with Warriors. And this is Fading Star's final day. The second leader that we've seen here grow, expand, and he's the father of 3 she-cats with his beloved mate, Ice Rose, who shall miss him dearly. Let's take a moment of silence. Close your eyes and wish him good running, great fishing. Okay, I can't remember exactly how it goes and I forgot to write it down, but may StarClan light your path as we turn to the next day. Fare thee well, Fading Star. And now Renpaw needs a new mentor. But before we do that, who was our right. Deputy Bearfur. You are now Bear Star. And I don't exactly remember. Oh, that goes in the middle for that. And now you must find a deputy. And I'm not sure if it'd be Dewpelt? No. I think it would be Gray Patches. Deputy Gray Patches. Welcome, you beautiful creature, you. And Renpaw is not about to let that bunny get away from her. And so, Bramblefang, you will take over her training. Can you get this? Cannot. But Boysenberry Fur can. And I guess she was over here to gain Bearfur or Poolgaze's attention, but they might not be that receptive. Now Poolgaze, with his apprentice, wants to gather all of this grass that's in the way. And Bear Star sees this bear and is going to go pay respects to the fallen leader here. As is Nutria Heart, our medicine cat. Oh, Mudpelt. I did forget about you. Well. Oh, Applesong. I am so sad you'll soon be leaving us. Let's take down the nursery. As the kits scamper about. And despite her heartache, she shall purr for them. And as always, Caperclaw wants to go see Dewpelt, but I don't think she's really interested in him at all. Where's Deputy Gray Patches? Now has a duty to perform in making sure everyone is safe. And Mudpelt here isn't sure what to do. Everybody's moved over here. Yes, they have. You collect these berries. And you are 3 moons old. You should know by now that your mate likes to wait. Now we shall allow Thistle to call out. I bet it's very boring for Wolverine Paw. But now we should turn to the next day. Alright, I know who's sick. Apple Song wishes to pass nearby where her mate did. Her youngest is little Amber Kit, who Ice Rose and Tawny Claw are going to look after. That is not a spot I want you to get, but why don't you take down these berry bushes? Nutria Heart and Bear Star are going to bond over. No, you cannot take that down. He's gonna purr reassuringly for the clan. Bramblefang. Here. She can't even collect. I wonder if Mudpelt, having learned all she could from them, might wander over here. It's a possibility. Broccoli Paw, there you go. You and Pool Gaze shall enjoy some bunny rabbit meat. And you can throw that at him just for who knows why. And Caper Claw is coming over here to Two Pelt. And she's like, you don't have to constantly follow me around, Caper Claw. I'm fine. What about your kit, Two Pelt? It's too painful. I love her, but she reminds me too much of her father. Perhaps you should tell her that. You could have other kits, you know. I don't want any other kits. I don't want any other mate. Broccoli Paw, I love her. And if she doesn't hate me for leaving her side so early, then I will spend time with her. I just hope she understands. Then over here, Dahlia is picking up this food. Who got a leech? Boysenberry fur. Oh dear. Come back up here, little banana kit. Banana kit. I don't know how to... Uh-oh. I placed you too close. This time you have 3 calls worth. And only the bunnies do you tract. Now, this time to say farewell to Applesong, mother of 4. 2 sons and 2 daughters, with Smashed Star, whom she now goes to join with in StarClan as we turn to the next day. Oh, she had an extra day. Well, now I feel silly. Why don't you come all the way over here to be taken care of by Nutria Heart? You can try to dig. Digging Paw. Let's move you a bit away from that spot. Good. Oh, looks like somewhere we have Silverpaw. And we have Amberpaw. Oh, it looks like the first one I made a mistake. I'm gonna do that. And Sycamore Paw. And Spotted Paw. And just in time for Renpaw to become Renwing. Now let's make her Renflight. So Sycamore Paw. How about Gray Patches be your mentor? Then Amberpaw. How about depends on who parent is. Not Renflight. Ah, but Amberpaw, Renflight can be your mentor. And Silverpaw's mentor can be Two-Pelt. So she's being called back down here. Wait, no, that won't work. Not for you. Yes, Spotted Paw shall be your protege. Then who has not yet had I think everybody has actually. I think this is making Caperclaw quite sad. That's your mother, so that will not do. Tawny Claw shall be your mentor. I do think Mudpout is going to step over this way. The other clan took her in, yes, but she doesn't feel quite right. Plus she can impart much knowledge over here, allowing Rose to take on another deputy, but somebody to teach him all the ways of the clans. And Wolverine Paw is now Wolverine what? Wolverine Growl. And Oak. They have a third healing fruit over here. Well, he can reach this one. Beautiful. And you can get this bunny. You can come over to your son. We shall soon be a paw. And Wolverine Growl shall go around collecting grass now that she is no longer anyone's apprentice. And Garlic Thistle will let out a few more calls. And that's his last call. With Wolverine Growl. Mud Pelt. That could be a terrible decision. But now, Apple Song. She'll let out one last purr to say farewell to her youngest. Or actually all of her kits. But her youngest is Amber Paw. Farewell, my clanmates. Till we meet again in Star Clan. Till next day we go. Apple Song! Oh, Broccoli Paw. Broccoli Paw is now Broccoli Claw. And she sees this bunny, and she is going for it. Is Ice Rose is content to collect these fruits. And Two Pelt's apprentice wants to go zigzagging everywhere. Probably because there's a lean body, at least one runner's leg. And Renflight wants to take her apprentice as far as she can. And Tony Claw wishes to as well. Full Gaze is just like, I'm collecting berries here. But Deputy Gray Patches would like, to go fishing and bring Sycamore Paw with her. And Bramblefang is just going to collect these. Boysenberry Fur. You currently have nobody to oversee. We should now leave that alone. Keeper Claw's just going to come down here and wallow. Bearstar's still oh, that's Bearstar. While Nutriheart tries to dig this spot. I'm pretty sure these two are brothers. Tony Claw and Maple Frost. Yep, brothers to the very end. And now that you earned it, you are now Banana Kit Paw. Might not be pronouncing that word right for a bird. He is going to be mentored by Garlic Thistle. And Dahlia, I'm going to come over here and ask Rose if he might like another kit. He's like, I am not certain, but perhaps. They've got terrible fertility, so it's kind of hard for them to have kits. Oh, that's a normal berry bush. Wonderful, wonderful. He had to move so we didn't get anybody sick. Ice Rose still has a while. Well, what about Tawny Claw? 10 days. Well, to the next day we go. Oh, danger! What is your attack? A 3. If I send you over here, I think Tawny Claw, oh, not quite. There we go. Perfection. Pool Gaze and Tawny Claw have rescued Broccoli Paw. Now my hand is cramping up just a tiny bit. And now you can show your apprentice how to fish. But is there more? Oh yes, indeed there is more. But can Sycamore Paw get any? Oh, look at that. What a wonderful fishing duo. I'm not sure how you're gonna feel about being upstaged, Renflight. I think Silverpaw is like, wait for me! Ice Rose is diligently making sure that food is in the food pile. Two pouches for me like, let's just get this fruit. And she has to hold Spotted Paw back from running about. Poor Bramblefang. You're gonna have to, oh, pay your respects to your mother. I'm pretty sure that's your mother. Yep. She looks the most like her mother. Okay, for Claw. He just wants to be, I suppose, not so close to run to Pelt because she doesn't want him nearby. I guess he's gonna learn to respect that now. And Nutria Heart really wants this. Oh, he finally got it. He can go back to this spot. Like, Bear Star is gonna get that and jump over here. And now that is quite disturbing. You can go down there to try and cool off. And again, Dahlia will be like, are you sure we shouldn't have another kit? He's like, I don't know. We should expand our territory first, perhaps. I do agree with that, but one more kit wouldn't hurt, would it? I'm gonna eat some fruit and then think about it. And can leave that there for a different clan. But this is such a small area. There you go. I will wait till you're a little bit more in need of assistance. One, two, three, four. I thought there was 5 healing fruits. Like one hidden in here. Well, to the next day we go. And it rains so beautifully. It's like, oh, there's no more fruit, there's no more fruit. And she's gonna have to call him back because she cannot get that grass. And Flight's like, oh, I can't collect very well at all. And let's make sure we're safe over here. This isn't their territory, but they just wanted to explore a little bit. Even boysenberry fur can get some fishies. I'm sure you're going to be concerned about that. Garlic thistle, I think, is impressing Mudpelt with his skills. As for Banana Kit, I think he's going to come over here. Well, Oak goes over here to gather this. And now, let's see if Dahlia can talk her mate into having a kit. Oh, she did. There you go, Bramblefang. Caperclaw, where do you want to go? Perhaps over here. I think Bearstar is going to jump over here to get a berry and then light up this spot. I keep wanting to get that, but then I don't remember that that's there. And now we shall turn to the next day. That grew back in the green. It's time for another healing fruit. Don't want any of you to get harmed. So we have to be careful. Perhaps that berry bush will be the extension of their terrain. Look at all this abundant food. Like, we have to gather all of this. It's important. And Spotted Paw is just like, oh, this is so boring. And it's gonna be like, ta-da! And Rivka's gonna roll his eyes and be like, you're such a show off. And then you can open this, grab this, back onto land. Why don't you gather some of the berries in this? Oh, no, I don't want that happening. Thank you very much. And I think they're going to come back soon. Roll. Oh, I wanted to roll in the mud. I think we'll do one more day as we turn to the next day. Did something spawn? No, I don't think so. You got Ice Rose. Bramblefang. I think it's caught the attention of the leader, who's gonna be like, "You're diligent at collecting food for the clan, are you not?" And she's like, "Yes. If there were bunnies around, I would collect even more food." And she's just gonna purr, be like, "Well, I am so strong compared to some within the clan, don't you think, Amberpaw?" It's like, "Well, as long as you don't smack me." Oh, Caper Claw. I think the bear wants you to, pay attention to him. For some reason. Okay, it's time for you to return. Is this regrowing? Yes. Oh, look. A spot for a little nursery. They're all gonna make their way back. Be like, nope. Not take that, and do not take that. And you're outside of your territory. Oh dear. Did I accidentally take a piece from there? Or was that always like that? Get back to your apprentice. And he's gonna go investigate. Yeah, but again be dragged back by 2 pelt. And then Nutriheart is gonna quickly dash over and get that little bit of fruit. I don't think we ever found a nest over here, so she's gonna come up here and set her nest. Do we have... I don't want that. Can you get this? No, but your daughter can. And you're supposed to be with Garlic Thistle. And then Oak is going to come over here and pick this up for you. Before we end up the episode, we are going to see Dahlia's offspring as we turn to the next day. Sassafras Hurricane Pumpkin. Do any of these fit? If you've been green... Let's just go with Sassafras Kit. Not many kits were born in this episode. It's fine. Oh, and it looks like we need to give Spotted Paw his warrior name. And he is going to be Spotted Rain. No. Spotted Storm. You can be Sycamore. Sycamore pelt. Who else? I know there's two more. She's got dots instead of stripes, so. Silver speckle. Silver speckles. And I am missing somebody. Amber eyes. Not amber gaze. But I think in the next episode, romances may bloom. Like, nobody's a paw over here anymore, and there's no kits. Although there's quite a few over here. So there's that to consider. But they need to think of getting a medicine cat. But I don't see anybody set up for that. And I don't want it to be Sassafras Kit. Maybe if they have another kit. Or if others have a kit over here. But do leave name suggestions in the comments below. I will try to use them. I have a list right now, but there's only I only put 8 names on it because I didn't go back to the really old stuff again. But I'd like to know who you think would be a good couple. Within this portion, and perhaps give me clan suggestion names. We have 2 clans and they don't really have a clan name unless we call them all the Jungle Clan, but there's 2 separate lines. And I think there might be I wish this was a little bit bigger. I think we could sustain 3 clans on this particular island. Maybe. But until next time, bye!